with all respect, I certainly hope she's not the future, and I don't believe she is. And I tell you, she's gotten a lot of attention because she's different. She's controversial.
Freshman firebrand Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's response to that criticism from former vice presidential nominee Joe Lieberman was this. New party. Who dis? Who dis, she says, about Joe Lieberman. Joining me now, Guy Benson and Marie Harf, hosts of Benson and Harf on Fox News Radio. Good to see you guys. Marie, who dis? Who's Joe Lieberman? And why is he telling me what to do? What do you think?
Hysterical. I think it's hysterical. Look, I don't agree with a lot of her policy proposals or some of the things she's doing inside the caucus, but you have to give her credit. She's good on social media. And look, she may not be the future of the Democratic Party. I think the moderates who won the House back for Democrats would strongly disagree and say she is not the future. But to be honest, Joe Lieberman is the past of the Democratic Party. He is very conservative on many issues today. He was a failed vice presidential candidate. And honestly, I think that when people like Joe Lieberman go after her, it makes her more likable to people like me who disagree with her policies.
I'm sure there's no doubt. You know, but Joe Lieberman represents, the kind of people who used to try to look for the middle and try to put both sides together on these things, Guy. And she's talking about, a new Green Deal and, ideas that will definitely have a lot of pull with a certain number of people. But the question is, what's the impact on the entire party?
Yeah, I wonder if there's room for Joe Lieberman in the Democratic Party anymore. It's a party that's moved to the left. Even their current moderates are far off to the left from where they were all the way back in his day when he was the vice presidential nominee in 2000. Look, I will say this, and I agree with Marie on this limited point. She's decent at social media zingers from time to time, AOC. Maybe she should spend a little bit of less time crafting...
Which is a new form of life competition, I guess. Yeah. I don't know,
but
what the value really is, but...
She's good at these zingers from time to time, but maybe not so good at complying with the law in her own state. Her campaign was just fined by the state of New York for, ironically, not paying proper benefits to their workers, which is crazy, hilarious given her whole attitude
she said she was going to give up her salary, but no one can. She won't answer questions on that. In fact, we've tried to call her office all week with just different questions because we've been doing these stories. We can't get anyone to pick up the phone. We're not sure that there is a staff there. I assume
maybe
there is.
Maybe they're on strike.
Well, but we haven't been able to get through to anyone. So if you're out there, staffers for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, just call us back. We just have a few factual questions and things we want to run by you. Tulsi Gabbard is in for 2020. That was just announced a short time ago. Beto O'Rourke is getting his teeth cleaned. That is his way of trying to, expand his base, I guess. What do you think about all this, Marie?
Look, I actually think that a very large, spirited Democratic primary will be good for the party, because I think that it often shows who are the candidates that really succeed nationally, who succeed beyond the 5-minute, or 30-second Instagram video, and who can actually speak to a wide variety of Democratic primary voters and hopefully independents and Republicans who will cross over to vote in 2020. So I'm happy for lots of people to get in the game. I'm happy for people like Beto to throw their hat in the ring. I think maybe he shouldn't be Instagramming his teeth cleaning. We shouldn't. Look,
I mean, that video is not going anywhere. I'm telling you that right now. That's going to be around forever.
It is, I know, and it's so cringeworthy. Social media is important, and I think politicians need to do it better and more authentically. Look, you can say that Donald Trump's social media is authentic. I hate it, but at least it's him. Well, but I don't think Democrats...
We don't need to see his tonsils.
I don't even like it when they have the mirror in the dentist chair and I can see my teeth being cleaned, so I certainly don't want to see anyone else's teeth being cleaned.
Yes.
I agree. I agree.
Fully endorsed,
But that's not how we're going to pick a nominee, and so I think Democratic politicians need to focus on the actual primary and policies.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.